What's the deal with Super Mario Bros. 1? This is the game that started it all. And yeah, I mean it. He's not just Mario, he's him. The blueprint. The OG. I still remember the first time I saw it. My brothers were playing, and I was just watching, totally pulled in. The jumping, the platforms, the sounds, that 8-bit music was so catchy, so inviting. I didn't even have the controller, but I was hooked. Of course, being the youngest, I was always player 2, so I got stuck as Luigi. But honestly, I didn't mind. Green was my favorite color, so I embraced it. Luigi was my guy. Still is. But this game, man, it had some weird stuff. Like that one hidden 1-up block early on? No way anyone found that unless they smacked it by accident. Or the time I climbed a beanstalk in level 2 and suddenly found myself walking across the top of the level. I could literally see Mario's little feet up there, like I had broken the game. That moment blew my mind. And let's talk about that flagpole. Every level ends with one, but as a kid, I always wondered, what's beyond it? Could you jump past it? Was there something hidden over there? I tried so many times to get over that flagpole just to find out. Then there was World 2, the water level. That was my first taste of swimming in a video game, and I hated it. The controls were floaty, the enemies were annoying, and I died. Constantly. It was brutal. But nothing, not even the water level, frustrated me like the Hammer Brothers. They were my personal nightmare. Their attacks were so random, and later in the game, you couldn't avoid them. You had to get through them to beat the level. I dreaded those guys. And then you get to those castle levels that loop unless you go through in a certain pattern. I didn't even know what was happening the first time. I kept running in circles thinking I missed a jump. Nope, you just had to guess. Over and over. There's also that ridiculous jump with 2 tiny platforms and a massive gap. It's turned into a meme now. This is when my anxiety started, and honestly, I felt that. You had to run full speed and jump at exactly the right moment. No second chances. And who could forget the staircase glitch? You know the one, where you bounce endlessly on an enemy and get infinite 1-ups. I didn't even know what a glitch was at the time, but I knew I had unlocked something magical. The timer also messed with me. Everything's fine, and then suddenly the music speeds up and you're panicking. It's the same stress I'd feel later in Sonic when the drowning music kicks in. Just pure survival mode. But I think my most vivid memory was actually thinking I beat the game after the first castle. I beat the Koopa, felt like a hero, only to get hit with that legendary message, "Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle." I was so confused and low-key mad. That moment alone taught me not to trust games ever again. Also, let's talk about Bowser. Or wait, he wasn't even called Bowser yet. He was just King Koopa, and he looked different too. Growing up, I always called him Koopa. I didn't even start using Bowser until way later. Might need to do a full What's the Deal with Bowser someday, because that whole evolution is worth its own episode. And you know what? The power-ups in this game were super basic. You got the mushroom to grow and the fire flower to shoot fireballs. That's it. No capes, no Tanuki suits, no Yoshi, just the essentials. But for a game that laid the foundation for the most iconic series in gaming history, it was more than enough. Super Mario Bros. 1 was simple, but it was also perfectly weird. It had secrets, frustrations, and moments that shaped our childhoods. And yeah, he's him. He always was. So what's your deal with Super Mario Bros. 1? Were you player 2 like me? Did you ever think the first castle was the end of the game? Smash that like button and share your most frustrating or magical moment. And I'll see you next time.